All right. See if this is working. All right. Welcome back. It's been quite a while. I'm just gonna leave these plugged in actually, so make any noise here. Right. All right. So, yep. Kind of looks like a mess right now. Sorry for that. We are deck building, deck testing. Same thing as always. I want to make sure that I have everything updated. I went to locals yesterday, and admittedly, I didn't really do too well. But the reason is I not accidentally, I brought a pet deck. Um, Between Natty and I, one of our favorite archetypes is Ogdoadic, and so I brought Ogdoadic, Ragnarika, Mitsurugi. Now, great deck. Honestly, it performed phenomenal. The issue was the amount of hand traps. On average, per game, not per match, per game, I was getting hand trapped 3 or 4 times. Drone Lockbird was the worst offender. It didn't stop my combos entirely. It really just stopped me from getting to all of my Mitsurugi stuff. One game, for example, I had I had been hit with double Fool Loss, Ash Blossom, and Perm Magnamut. At that point, what are you gonna do? There is no way I was ever gonna win matches like that. Um, I guess at the end of the day, it's more of a frustration than anything. Um, yeah, that really that really pissed me off. Um, but that's kind of like the name of the game right now is hand trap them to death, and if they make it, hand trap them more. So deck has a really high ceiling, but a really low tolerance for hand traps. And so I put all that away because it was clear to me that although the deck can play through Ash, Ella can play through an Imperm, can't play through anything more than that. And the format right now is riddled with Bestials, which, obviously for my Ogdoadic stuff, is terrible. Maybe in a later format where Bestials aren't so prevalent, then I can probably, you know, make some adjustments and go back to it. But as of right now, it's just not a good option. So I'm just going to leave it all away for now and just focus on other decks, which I have a few of. This one, I'm kind of leaving a secret for now. I want to try to bring this deck to um, maybe a future locals. I don't know if it'll be the next one or one after that, but it's my own variant of Ryziel that I was talking to one of our not only teammates but friends, Nick. Shout out Nick, head judge, at our locals, and I don't know his opinion on it, but I seem to like it. So I'm put that to the side for now. And this is another deck that Nick and I were working on, which was Fire King. Now I know that Dinka Boyd just won the Birmingham YCS, and I think that Fire King is pretty solved. I think you're running the 3 Volcanics, 3 Ponix, 3 Kirin, 2 Arvada, 2 Sacred Garunix, 1 of the High Avatar Garunix, 3 Sanctuary, 2 Fire King Island, 2 copies of Skyburn, at least one of this in the extra at the Hyang. Side deck, I mean, I know you're running these for sure for this deck. Why wouldn't you be? But I think the rest is really just like hand traps and board breakers on the side, like Metaltronus. I don't think it's anything that you really have to look too far into. I mean, the ongoing joke of, if you want the deck list, look at the back of the structure deck. That's true. To be honest with you, it's pretty much the structure deck, with 3 Volcanics, the Promethean Princess, and a side deck. This is the Mitsurugi stuff. I so desperately want to play this. I love this strategy so much. I just don't want to put it in Ryzeal. I was thinking about a way to kind of make it its own standalone, because it's a very small engine. I just don't know what you would really put it in after that. I think it's like my whole dilemma. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know any other strategies besides like Ogdo Attic that you would put this in to make it like playable. Give me 1 second. I just realized my microphone is wonky. Um, Hello. Hello. Oh, I think I got it. All right. Sorry about that. I have no idea what was going on there, but I'm glad we figured it out. I'm just gonna have to unplug my mic for a sec and then plug it back in and hope that it doesn't fuck it up again. Hello. Oh, thank God. All right. So I have no idea what was going on there. But I sure am glad that it's over with. All right, I'm just going to check the audio one more time here. Honestly, I might just cut all of that out for the beginning of the video upload on YouTube. All right, I'm pretty sure we're good here. That was crazy. I sounded like something out of iRobot. That was awesome. I don't even remember where I left off on. So, oh yeah, the Mitsurugi stuff. Yeah, I want to find a place to actually play it, but I just don't really know is the problem. Um, it's really anything with level 8s, right? Decks that revolve around level 8. Blue Eyes, but I was talking about that with Nick also, and him and I both agree that we just don't really think Blue Eyes is going to make as big of a impact as it is in maybe not Blue. Now, I could, in theory, and this is just a theory, I could um try my hands at like maybe like a Lair of Darkness build. I don't know why that just like popped into my head, but like hear me out, right? It's based around tributing, which is the whole thing of Lair of Darkness. So there's some synergy with the tributing stuff. Wouldn't I think they're all level threes except for Diablosis, but Diablosis is also a dragon, I think. Can't use any of them for tributes. You have to rely on stuff from deck. Like the way that I see Tsurugi right now is more of a control deck. I see it as a control deck. Like even when we talk about Ryziel, I feel like that's the way it's going also, is eventually the deck is just going to be some sort of control based deck if you're playing it pure, like especially if like X Ryziel goes to one, Ice goes to one, like Bonfire goes to one, like all this crazy stuff that we're supposing is gonna happen. Don't know if it will, but if we're being honest, it probably should. I don't know. I think I just would have to look through my archetype. Yes, binders plural. I have many. Guess I could start writing stuff down, right? Like when we're talking about stuff that goes with Mitsurugi. Now, obviously, we want to play to the strength, right? So we be talking about something like tributing or around level 8s, because that's the whole gimmick of Mitsurugi, tributing in level 8. So right away, we know, and as ink, not much. Uh, we know Lair of Darkness, right? What else is there? I don't want to play something like Blue Eyes. I think that would just be useless. I think that would be very bad. I don't want to do that. What else is there that tributes and has level? Well, we can do, I guess, reptiles too. I mean, if I'm not playing the, I'm wondering if putting in the Ragnarika stuff. Now, the Ragnarika stuff was insane. Do not get it twisted here. The Ragnarika stuff was fantastic. Whole tri build. But I'm wondering if just focusing on Ogdoadic being in all the level 8 would be any better. To that point, at least you're not losing to Droll. Unless you start with the Mitsurugi stuff in phase, you're not losing Droll. And you're playing basically just control at that point. My favorite. So maybe? What else is there? There's Alien. That's all reptiles, but they're not a good deck. Yeah, I don't know. Earth's Arctic, right? I think that they're all level 8, the big ones. Micabilis, stuff like that. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it. Pretty sure that it's close enough. They're, I mean, hey, Fire King. There's a ton of level 8s in that deck. You just can't use them as material. Can't really do anything because they want to be popped, not tributed. Not really cards you want to send in the grave. I mean, are there like any other rank 4 turbo decks? Battling Boxer, but get locked into Battling Boxer. There's the Thunders with their Otonari Thunder, the new card. You know, even though they're not reptiles, no, I don't. I was about to say Shadal, but because like they want to be sent to the graveyard, like the fusion monsters. But as far as I know, for this ritual, yeah, it has to be all reptile based. Nice hand. Um, so I guess that's like my problem is figuring out where to go with. I mean, the reason it works so well in Ryziel is that you search into King of Feral Imps, which obviously is a part of it. What else is there? Why can't I think? Can't do anything like Goblin Bikers or Malice. Can't do anything like Voiceless. Well, could you? Could you do Voiceless? If like you're certainly not doing anything with King of Feral Imps. I mean, you could. But you'd have to open up two of these and prayers for that to even work. No, I guess you could open up one and prayers. Because if you open up something like Kusanagi prayers, in draw phase you go prayers tribute, search Saji, then you go Saji 1, Kusanagi 2, add back prayers, add ritual. So it would be better for Saji, right? Because you go prayers Saji, add Ameno, Saji effect, add prayers. I mean, like, yeah, that's the easiest way to do it, but then what are you. Yeah, like, you could technically tribute them off for, like, the Skull Guardian and Saravis stuff. But they are darks, and if you're playing Dominus Purge, then you can't even play the archetype. Dang. Yeah, I don't know. I think you're just kind of like with Mitsurugi, unless more support comes out. I think you're just kind of locked into either Ryziel, which I'm not doing because personally I don't think Mitsurugi Ryziel is the best way to play Ryziel or Mitsurugi. I think it just works well enough to be good. But I mean, outside of that, I think you're just kind of locked into Ogdo. Which maybe if you're playing a more like a more pure version of Mitsurugi Ogdoadic, you could probably fit in more hand traps because you don't need as much like space for none or for engine on either end. Like you playing three curse, not three curse, one curse, one Nunu, three Nalia, three Snake Rain, three Daybreak, Water Lily, Night Sword Serpent, Aaron, Amnesia, maybe the King. That's what, like 10, 11 cards. Plus this, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 26. That's at least 14. I don't think there's anything else you really have to play in Ogdoadic. Like, you're not playing Healer anymore. Because Daybreak is just a better version. And these hands have sucked. Remember why I wasn't playing Dragon Link anymore? I'm thinking that's probably the best way to play it. Just... do I really want to go grab my binder again? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I know where it is, so... By the way, why have these hands been such... it's all terrible. Gosh. So I guess today we'll be building Ogdoadic Mitsurugi again, even though I just put it away yesterday. I'm so committed to the deck. And I just picked up a CR Snake Rain, so I really want to play it. I'm just thinking that the problem was we didn't have enough non-engine things like call by, talents, hand traps, stuff like that. I don't know if we play a Link. Oh no, we play Pisty. I guess this is a good. I do want to practice with this deck a little bit more too. Alright, let me roll over. Let's try Ogdo. Okay. So yeah, this is my archetype binder. Pretty sure Ogdoadic's in. Um, Horus. Horus or Therion, right? They're all level 8s. I know you can't tribute them. But Alacia is a actually no, Alacia is a reptile for Therion. Could tribute that from deck. Ooh. Ooh. I might have to hold on. Now, I don't believe the Horus archetype has any reptiles. Yeah, it's Spellcaster, Beast, Dragon, Beast Warrior, Wing. Yeah, it's really just Therion because you have Alacia. That's a small engine. Talking 2 Regulus, 1 Alacia, 2 Luliboria, probably 1 Foom. So that's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 11. Bad. Not bad. I mean, if Ogdo doesn't work out, that's definitely something to look into. Where is... Here's Ogdo. Got moose. Got stuff everywhere. That is screaming outside my door. Alright. Ogdo Attic. Now, if we're just playing with reptiles, Nephilibis is crazy. Aaron is good. Do I really want to play all of it? The Curse you have to play because you're going to play 3 Naya. And if we're playing pure, I think 1 Nunu is still probably okay. You probably play copy of Zoha because play Nunu, you can send Zoha. Zoha pitch any card, add itself back. Now you have a level 4, which is full combo with Nunu. I really don't want to play this card. I really, really don't want to play Night Sword Serpent. Like, I'd rather play Lamia over it, because Lamia can only search for Amino or Futsu. I'm thinking... What does Hollow do? During the main phase, tribute a reptile effect monster. Target a monster in your opponent's graveyard. Special limit to your field, but send to the graveyard during the end phase. Origin. Which is a decent field spell. I think... Okay. We know we're playing Daybreak. No, we're playing Snake Ring. Extra in there. We're not playing Ailer. No way. No way we're going to be playing that. I don't want to play any of the reptilian stuff because I just don't think... 2 Water Lily seems fine. I guess I'll just take this right back out. Get back. That's probably all you really want to play anyway. So 1 Zoha. Bunch of other one-offs. So Amnesia. Actually, wait. Let me clear this off first and then what I pulled out. For now. Okay. And yes, unfortunately, I like this deck so much. I'm in the midst of max. Well, I've had max rarity of a lot of stuff except for the Snake Rain. So one ofs. So we have Amnesia. Collector's Rare. I like it a lot. What a beautiful card. Yeah, we have Amnesia. Got Aaron. Ogdo Abyss. Do they have to equal the exact level? Equal the level. I'll have to think about Ogdo Abyss then. Curse. Nephalibis, Zoha, 2 Nunu, 3 Naya, 3 Daybreak, 3 Snake Rain, 2 Water Lily. Really already 23 cards? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Good God. Yeah, we need to cut some stuff. So probably one less Water Lily. These all have to stay here. If we're playing pure, Nunu is also a 1-card combo with Zoha. And what I mean by that is you go Nunu, send Zoha, Zoha affecting Graveyard. You add it back to hand, then you normal it. And since Nunu's in the graveyard and you control an Ogdo Attic, you can special it back out. Overlay, go into something like King of the Feral Imps, search for Naya, Naya send Curse, Curse tribute the King of the Feral Imps, then go through your whole bingle bangle combo from there. Nephalibis. I guess if we're being locked into reptiles, it's fine. I think the issue is drawing it, because it has to be in your graveyard in the first place. It needs to be in your graveyard in the first place. Summon it back out. Don't know if that's... How feasible is that? I mean, besides Nunu... Perhaps? We have to... Unfortunately, we do have to play Curse. I could see Ogdoabyss being left out. I could see Ogdoabyss being left out because it's a level 10, so it has no synergy with Mitsurugi. Whereas at least Nephalibis can summon back Mitsurugis and the level 8s. Also, requiring 3 tributes is big unless you're summoning it out with Nephalibis or Water Lily. So probably leave out Ogdoabyss and put in maybe just... Amnesia's okay. Because if they summon anything from grave, your opponent, you get to non-targeting send a card they control to the grave. And then if we're playing like a mirror match and they tribute summon from deck. I'm sorry, they tribute from a hand summon or send cards from deck. Special summon a lighter dark from grave. But I think that's the ruling problem, is technically they're not being sent. But I mean, most other decks send monsters from the hand or deck to the graveyard. And that lets you special summon any light or dark. So you could do like Futsu or Naya for follow-up. Curse, you could do Amino. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Which isn't bad. Not bad. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32. If I can get this down to 31 and put in... What would even work? Probably like talents traps. Thinking maybe cutting Amino down to 1, giving us 31. I don't want to. All right, we're down to 31. Let me start putting stuff away, just so I know like where we are. So Ogdoadic is after. This away. Put away. I know I made a spot for Mitsu somewhere after super copy. Amino. I have a lot of extra copies of cards in here. I always keep like 2 play sets of cards in case they get damaged. That way you don't have to buy them later if they open price. So we got 31. Do this 2. I don't think I have any like generic cards in here. You have the Shadow stuff. Start sleeving some of this. SP. Goats. King Carl Imps. Tokens. I think this is probably good. 31, then we just... I mean, do we want something like Talents? I feel like something like Thrust will probably be better because Snake Rain and Water Lily are normal. But then what am I doing with prayers and rituals? Yeah, probably Talents. Or just go full hand traps like Ash, Infirm. Could do Nibiru. Nibiru is actually really good for and with the deck because if you beat your monsters, you get to summon them back, get a bunch of... Um, it probably has to be Ib, Ash, maybe Infirm. Play a little less into talents. See how the consistency is from there, I guess. Yeah, we'll definitely need Lancias in the side. Chaos Hunters probably in the side as well. If you're going first, then you're just siding those cards in going first because if your opponent has something like if you're playing Malice and you're going first, then you want to side in your Lancias. Such a toss up here. But I think just let me get my I also have... Oh, 1 second. Just got an email. All right, let's grab think at this point we just need to look at what staples we have left, because I have a lot of decks. Probably take stuff out of Orcus. Okay, so have a few more binders. Binders and binders and binders. Gotta see if anything is in my Orcus deck. I mean, I'm not really playing this until post Alliance Insight anyway. Yep, so this one has Imperms, Ashes, and Nib. Perfect. I don't know if it has 3 of all of them, but we'll see. So, Nib, Imperm, Ash. Yep, that's exactly what I needed. Else in here. Except maybe Typhon. I think Typhon is going in Whitewoods. Pretty much done building. Alright. It will be good, because that's a way to actively improve your engine. Because if you tribute Amino, you get to summon it back out. Basically, Raigeki their field, unless you have the prayers. It goes to grave, you can summon it back out later. Get your field, your opponent's field then. So I think we're probably going to try with these hand traps first. I think this is just. I think this. I think I was using. Maybe. No, could have been these ones. I think it was. Okay. I need to get the secret rare or the QCRs. I think those are still pretty expensive. I think I've had mostly ultras and super. I think I'm just kind of stingy when it comes to rarity stuff. Like something has to be really important for me to want to upgrade the rarity of it. All right, so we got 9 hand traps. Amino, Futsu, 3 Saji. Two Kusanagi. Ritual. Three prayers. One great purification. Lastly, we got 3 Naya. I mean, here we have 3 Snake Rain, 3 Naya, 2 new, which means we have 8 1-card combos. 8 1-card full combos. I think we just have to figure out what we're doing with the tokens. You get locked into reptiles. I don't really want to do the alien stuff. I've never thought the alien stuff was good. Because if your opponent opens up any single piece of negation, like Imperm, Bin Chalice, Droplet, Evenly Matched, Lightning Storm, Raigeki, any negation or interruption like that, and everything that you worked for to get all those tokens to link off into the alien stuff on board is completely now is just worthless. It's worthless. Snake Rain, 1 ofs, 2 of, 3 of, 40. 3 cards. If this is all, so we have 8 1-card combos. And then there is a lot of 2-card combos. Well, and there's our hand. Amino Prayers, Snake Rain, Nalia, Nib. Pretty good. That's yeah, that's not bad. Okay. Well, I guess let's run it. See what we end on here. See if it's worthwhile. Keep. Let's see. All right. Now, obviously, it goes without saying you want to go first. Start with the simple one. Guess we go. Yeah. I mean, it's either Nalia or Snake Rain. I think I'd rather bait with Snake Rain. Pitch Nib. They ask me, then I still have full combo here. If they don't, I'm sending Reptiles. This, and this, and this. But probably Amnesia at that point. No, keep 1 in deck. Keep level 8 in deck. Send Zoha. Because we want to keep at least one of the level 8s in deck, just so we can get rid of it with a Ritual. Nothing on res. Nalia. Effect. Send for cost. Send curse. Then we can go effect of Nephlibis. Summon itself back out. Locked in the reptiles. Go effect of Nephlibis. And summon Aaron. Now we can go prayers. Tribute the Nephalibis. Add Saji. Then pay 8 to summon Saji. Use the effect of Saji. Add ritual. Now this is gonna be really funny. Because we can do something really funny here. Not now, but in a bit. We're actually gonna be able to use Aaron first turn to knock him down a card. Effective Nunu to summon herself out. You control an Ogdoadic. No monster. I think we'd want to overlay here for King of the Feral Imps. Using the effect, spinning the Saji. I think we just want to add maybe search rate. Probably just a Kusanagi for follow-up. Because now we have everything we need in Grave in hand. Or we already normal summon, so we can't no, we can't do the Zoha. Basically what I was thinking is we could do Zoha, discard Kusanagi and add back, then normal it, send it to Grave. And that forces both you and your opponent to draw and discard one. And then Aaron would knock another card out of your opponent's hand, putting them down to 4 cards. But we already normal summoned. Oh no, we didn't normal summon. We specials the Saji. Okay, so that works. So yeah, go Zoha. Pitch. Add. Normal Zoha. I think what I would want to do here is probably get an extra draw, because we have basically everything else we need at this point. So linking these two off, you go for Haggard Lizardos. Effective Zoha, both you and your opponent draw and discard one. Draw. I'm fine with pitching the Saji. And now Aaron activates to pitch another card out of your opponent's hand. Then you can go Haggard Lizardos effect. Banish Asaji. Draw another card. Another ritual. That's not bad. I think what I want to do here, get out Amino. Ritual. Summon from hand by tributing from deck. We're going to do Nunu and Kusanagi. Summon it. Then effective Kusanagi. Target prayers. Yep. Now we're going to go Curse. Effect for cost, tribute Lizardos. Special summon it. Effect target Naya. Naya effect. Do Daybreak. Banish if it leaves the field. Okay. I think what I want to do here is activate Ritual. I want to tribute the Aaron. Summon Futsu from deck. I'll show you why I did that. Now, go Aaron, tribute Amino and Futsu to summon. Go Amino 1, Futsu 2. They're both going to summon themselves back out. Then I add cards. Purification and Prayers. It's our hand right now. Looking pretty good. Don't need Ritual. We are locked into Reptiles. I don't think there was any other I guess I could check what kind of Link and Exceed based reptiles there are. Should have some, might have some stuff in here. Let's see. Oh, we do have Echidna. Echidna's actually a decent card. I think that was in my Ogdoadic binder, and or not the binder, part of the binder where Ogdoadic was in. I think I just forgot to take it out. That's a good card. Hate that World sees Atlantis as a sea serpent. Those reptile would be so good. All right. I don't think there's really too much. Let's see. Fairyton, Phantom Beast, Zeus, Cross Sheep. All right, let's check other binder. Reptile. I refuse to play the alien stuff. Take up a hand trap slot for the trap card. Bricks you every time you draw. I guess we could play stuff for following turn, right? So go turn 2, you playing like big breakers like Act. What else can you? Nunu locks you while it's on. Could play the Charmers. Probably play a copy of. I do have S. We're not locked. We can go. We don't have any level 1s. Back row removal. Rough against the deck, so we'll put in a copy. Could do Dynamundo. Play a copy of Dynamundo. Not bad. Inky. Proxy F. Clockwork. Yeah, I don't think that there's really too much. Nah, I don't think that there's really anything else. Crazy how little, like, even though we now have a whole reptile deck. It's crazy how little support in extra deck reptiles. Let me here before I forget. Cross sheet for the draws just doesn't sound. This can't be good. Can't use any of that. All right, that's all we got so far. I'll figure out the rest. Other, I'm not too invested in right now. Um, kind of want to do nothing else. I kind of don't want to do anything. I mean, even getting nibbed here isn't bad. Because we just set prayers, activate prayers, and draw, summon back Futsu. And now we can have the access to summon back Aaron, to summon back Amino, Daybreak to get bodies. So even getting nibbed here, it means nothing because Futsu just summons it all back anyway. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to do with these two cards because I'd like to get what I could do. Could go into Echidna. I don't want to. I think it just has to be Daybreak. I think we just go Daybreak Tribute, get a single token. Then we banish this from grave, put back Saji, sending Amunesia. Then Amunesia would tribute the token and curse to summon herself out here in D. And we just set 2. We pass. And this is what we're looking at. So we knocked a card out of our opponent's hand. So they're down to 4 cards. Go the first time they activate an effect. We activate Amino. So I have to discard another card. So they had 4, they activate an effect, now it's 3. Now they have to pitch a card. Now they're down to 2 cards. So by the time they activate their first card on their first turn, they're playing with 2 in hand and whatever they just activated. Amunesia, if they're specialing from grave, sends a card. They pitch a monster, which is more than likely. And Aaron is just if they add a card. Let's say pitch a monster, effect resolves. Amunesia activates where if they sent a monster, you can special summon a light or dark reptile from our graveyard. Could be something like thinking Kusanagi. Because it's protection and you get the effect, add back a ritual. Yeah, no, I think this is fine. I don't think that there's really much they can do with 2 cards in hand. If they ended up adding a card off of an effect, you just pitch another card, now they're down to 1 card in hand. Then you still have an Omni negate for their first card. Let's say they have even like have a monster on board, you tribute the Amino, negate destroy, you go Amino effect, summon it back, add Saji, and blow up their only monster. Then Aaron would activate because a monster would be sent to their graveyard. Add back anything from our graveyard to our hand. Probably just be another Kusanagi. Because that's just more follow-up. Still have prayers. Contributing the Futsu. Yeah. I like it. I really like this. And I think we also just got lucky with our opening hand. I doubt that's going to happen every time, so we're probably not looking at that crazy end board every single time. Gotta be a little realistic. Let's see. Yeah, this looks... Oh, okay, well. Kind of works. And we can go Ritual, summoned from hand. Send 1. Send 2. Summon Futsu. And like 1 Saji, 2 Kusanagi target Ritual. At prayers. Then we can go Ritual, summon from deck. Tribute Aaron from hand. Summon Ameno. And then Aaron, tribute both of these off. Summon him. 1 Futsu, 2 Ameno. Probably just add Ritual Purification. Summon them both out. That's honestly, that's almost that's funny. That is almost the same exact end board that we had last time. We just don't have Amnesia. But this time we have Prayers and Purification, which are interruptions in their own rights and follow-ups. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kinds of interruption. 1, 2, 3, 4 ways to recur and get more resources. That was even a shorter hand, but that was really cool to know that, you know, in this build, Futsu and the Ritual spell in hand still gives me a good amount of stuff. You know, Nibiru is really good because even if you tribute your own stuff off, you still get to get the bodies back. The only thing that you lose is what, Aaron? Yeah, you just lose Aaron. I think that's something I'm willing to take because Futsu can just summon back Aaron anyway. If they add a card to their hand afterwards, you just pitch it. Yeah, no, this is a good hand. Draw phase, you can go Prayers. Send Nephlibus. Add Saji, special. Go Effects. Add Ritual. I guess here you'd probably have to activate... I mean, you'd kind of have to hope. Because they're always going to imperm this if they have it. Could go Daybreak. Get an extra draw before we do Snake Rain. Yeah, it's kind of the only play we have. Tribute this, get 2 tokens. Then just link them off. Oh no, we can't even do Haggard. Blizzardos. Could do SP. Could do Echidna. So yeah, we kind of just have to bank on the Snake Rain resolving by pitching these. Fortunate. Not as strong of a hand. I mean, obviously if this resolves, it's crazy. But yeah, not as strong of a hand. I think just drawing, of course there's going to be bricks, and drawing into Aaron, Amnesia, Nephalibis, or the Trap, not great. But this is okay. Saji, if they hit it with Imperm, you can Daybreak it. It's always really good. Saji S. Oh, I think it's any spell. I'm dumb. Prayers. Prayers. Tribute. Kusanagi. Kusanagi, target Saji. Do ritual. Tribute from hand or field. Summon Amino. I would think Amino. Then we can use Daybreak, attributing the Amino. Add a bunch of tokens on the field. Amino effect would activate. Giving us, I would think, prayers be a little bit better here. Special summon itself. Now we're not locked into anything yet, but there's also not too much we. I think it's probably best if you do really want to get to Haggard Lizard. So we're gonna have to link these two off for Echidna, then these two off for Lizardos. Lizardos, banish Echidna, draw a card. Honestly, it's not terrible. That's not bad. Not great. Not bad. And we can do Lizardos plus the token for IP. Could do Daybreak. Daybreak would send what? Oh, I know. We do Daybreak. Send Zoha. Zoha effect. Pitch the Nephalibis. Link these off now. So, I mean, I guess it's fine. So we can go Nephalibis. Is it? No, it's probably not worth it. Probably worth just keeping it like this, just so we have the fodder. Because I don't think there's anything we can really do with Nephalibis. Like, we could summon back one of the Mitsurugis, but we don't get their effects. We could link Amino and Zoha. Summon out something like Dynamundo. This would activate, forcing us to draw and discard. Nephalibis would activate. We could summon back Amino. It's a big body. Gives us another. But I don't want to discard any of the cards I have. So yeah, it's probably best just to leave it on the field like this. Then set 3. And I think this has to be 2 effect monsters. So yeah, we can't use the tokens. But this is still pretty good. For what we started with, this is pretty good. So we got 2 interruptions off Amino. 3. 4. No, 4, 5. So it's 5 interruptions with the monsters, a draw and a discard, Daybreak. So it's a lot of follow-up and 5 interruptions. That's not bad. I like it. I mean, at least for once we actually have hand traps so we can stop the opponent. Everything else gets off the field from stuff like Ultimate Slayer. Last hand. And I think I'm going to go for a bit. So we got Snake Rain, Kusanagi, Water Lily, and Perm. And I think we're always starting with Snake Rain, pitch Kusanagi. Because even if they negate that, well, we got another one. So I think we're sending Curse. Saji. Nunu. I'll show you why we send it this way. Water Lily. Now we can send a reptile. What, Aaron, maybe? Or Amnesia? Probably. Then we can summon back Nephlibis. Activate Nephlibis, summon Saji. Saji effect. Add ritual. Curse. Tribute Nephlibis. Summon it. Effect target Naya. Summon. Effect of Naya. That gets us Daybreak. Save the Nunu because we can just overlay the King of the Feral Imps. Use Feral Imps detaching to add Amino. Now the world is your oyster. It doesn't really matter what you do now. We can go Ritual. Summon from hand. Attributing to from hand, deck, or field. So I think we're going to tribute from deck Aaron. Aaron's just the better one right now. Summon Amino. You do Aaron. We can do Nunu. I think I want to be able to get another search off with Nunu though. So I think we have to link these two to a copy of this. Using the effect of Lizardos, we can banish Feral Imps and potentially draw a good card here. If we draw the Mitsurugi trap, that'd actually be beneficial. Another Snake Rain. Okay. It's another Snake Rain. Sure. Daybreak. Tribute Amino. Get 4 tokens. Amino effect. Search. Prayers. Summon it back. And I think I want to go Prayers. Tributing Lizardos. No, we have to tribute. Hang on. Go back a step here. We have to make some space. Midna. Then go prayers. Distributing this. Summon. Or rather, to add. We already summoned from hand. Now we want to summon from deck. We want Kusanagi, pay 8, summon Kusanagi. Target the ritual spell. Now we can go ritual. Tribute a level 2, and a level 4. Summon Futsu. Now we can go Aaron. Tribute Lizardos and Futsu. Futsu effect, add then summon. I'm gonna go prayers here so we play around Nib. Summon back Futsu. Then Daybreak. Put back King of the Feral Imps. Could do Zoha. I think we started with... I don't think we normal summoned. We're gonna have to look back. Did we summon Saji? Like, did we normal? Because if we did normal, that's crazy. Because the send would either... If we didn't... Okay. Did we normal? I know we did Snake Rain for here. We sent this. No, we didn't normal summon yet, so we're going to add Zoha. We're going to activate Zoha. Pitching one of the Snake Rains. Add it back to hand, normal it. Then go Nunu effect Engrave. Summon itself out. Overlay. Another King of Feral Imps. Imps effect. Attach Zoha. Add probably Saji. Yeah, we want Saji. And now we can go Zoha effect, which is going to trigger Aaron. It's going to be really cool here. So we both draw a card, then discard a card. And now Aaron activates to pitch another card out of their hand. So now they're only starting with 4 cards in their hand. So for 4 interactions, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for 4 cards, we have 5 forms of interruption. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I like this a lot better. It feels like I don't have as much follow-up, but it also feels much more oppressive, which I think is what I was looking for. This definitely feels a lot better for me. I like this a lot better. I'm not going to do another test hand because I have to go, but I just want to see if we can brick. You know what? Technically, that's not a brick. Because we would just go right to main phase, use this. If they ash it, we can go prayers for the Amnesia. Add Saji. No, Kusanagi. Add back Ritual. Daybreak. Get 2 tokens. Amnesia, tribute 2 tokens, summon itself, and then Ritual. Yeah, it's pretty good. This honestly, it's fine. I like it. I'm gonna see if there's an actual brick hand. This is full combo. That's actually really good. It's a good hand. Given that Snake Rain resolves, I should say. That's full combo. That's good. I don't know if like have this so weird. This. That's full combo. More of an unfortunate. No, actually, this is great. Yeah, what am I saying? This hand's cracked. That's a really, really good hand. If they stop Snake Rain, you go no Makoto, add Spell. If they try to impermit, you go Daybreak. You tribute, get 2 bodies, then you Aaron. Tribute that, summon from deck, Amino, then Aaron tribute tokens, or 1 token, then Amino. This hand's great. Ah, there it is. So this is kind of like the hand I was worried about, right? Where out of 8 hands, we do have 1 brick. But I think that goes for really most decks. Alright, yeah, I'll have to test this out with Natty and a few other people. Maybe I'll bring this to locals and try it out one last time. Yeah, alright, I gotta stop playing. I'm getting hooked. Alright. I'll figure out the rest between like the extra deck and side, but alright, well, that's really all I had. So thanks for tuning in, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. This will automatically be posted to YouTube. So just know, in case you're skipping ahead and you're at the end here, sorry about the audio in the beginning. I have no idea why that happened. I will try my best to adjust that. I'll just cut it out. I'll just cut out that whole beginning part and fine. All right. Well, thanks, guys. I'll see you again some other point to do more, just casual streams.